Hello, I'm Kath Baker and I'm the new Projects Network Development Officer at the Permaculture Association. I'm here today to let you know that we've got a new projects and land mapping system going onto our website, going live on the 4th of August. What this means is that our old projects map is going to disappear on this day. The good news for you is that because you filled in our survey last year, we've actually created new profiles for you, but with very basic information. So I'm here today to show you how you can edit your profile. We'd really like it if you can fill in as much information as possible and also put a really fabulous photograph of your projects on here. We see you as being like our showcase projects. So we'd really like your profiles to look fabulous by the time the map goes live on the 4th of August. We feel like this mapping is a really important part of the projects network. We really want to celebrate all of the brilliant work that you do. And we also want to be able to demonstrate to people the wide-reaching impact that permaculture principles and design and practice has on our communities around the UK. And we also hope that by creating this new mapping system, and it looks really great, it's much easier for people to access information on it. It's really nicely formatted, but it might help you to find more volunteers, to get more visitors, to better promote the courses and the events that you're doing, and hopefully to create stronger regional networks as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you how you can find your project and how you can edit it. So here we go, using the power of technology. So the first thing you need to do is you need to log into your account, and it'll bring you to this members area page. So if you scroll down into this list under members area, what you want to do is you want to click on my content. Now, if I have managed to give the right person in your organization the sharing permissions, for your new project listing, it will appear here in this list as project 2. So you can see that I've put my project in, which is the Red Acre Medicinal Herb Garden. So I'm going to click on that. So this first bit will show you what your profile looks like and how it will appear on our website. And then if you scroll down, bum, 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 here we go. We go to edit. You can actually change any of the fields here. Now, the first thing that you'll notice is that a lot of these headings have a star next to them. That means that these are required fields. So this is the stuff that actually has to be put into your project information in order for it to be saved. So even though we've managed to include a lot of your information, what we haven't had from any of you is an image. So the first thing that it would be great if you could do is to include an image file. Now, the images need to be 2 megabytes or less. So I've had to resize a photograph. I think my photograph was about 8 megabytes. I've got a resizing tool on my laptop. But if you're not sure how to do that, there's a free online tool at this web address here. So you need to use a JPEG file, and you should be able to resize it to be 2 megabytes. You don't want it to be too much smaller than that because this image is going to be quite big on our website. It will pixelate and look like a really weird image if the image is too small. So aim for about 1.8 to 2 megabytes. So name of the project, that should be in. You might want to change it. The type of project. So choose which one of these is most appropriate for you. Broad scale means kind of like a farm scale project. A business, are you a charity or social enterprise? Are you a private project? So my project is a private members project. It's on an allotment site. So people can only visit me by arrangement only. Are you on a public site? Are you a regional group or network? I know we've got several regional groups. within our membership. Are you a social project or a volunteer-led project? Now, it might be for some of you that a few of these categories are relevant, but maybe just pick the one that you think is most relevant to you. So a summary of your project and a detailed description. I would try and keep this to no more than about 500 words or so. I think if there's too much information on there, people tend not to read it. So make sure you distill it down to the essence of what you feel your project is about, and the information that you most want to share with people. So when the project started, that's a required field. If you would like visits, how should people arrange their visits? So for my project, it's a private members project, so I need people to email me and arrange a visit. It might be for some of you that you're open to the public, or it might be that there's particular days of the week that you're open, or that you've got open days that you want to advertise on here. It might be that some of you want to charge an admission fee or a tour fee for people coming to visit your project. So that's what you want to put in this section here. Transport options, it's up to you whether you want to put those in. That's not a required field. Contact name, I've chosen not to put my telephone number in because I don't want people ringing me on my personal number, but I'm happy for my email address to be here. We have a website, and there's a specific page on it for our herb garden project, so I've put that in here. Now, with the social media handles, it's great to have these in because obviously then people can log on to your profile page and can click straight through to your social media. You need to put the full URL in there. You can Google how to do that, but if you're struggling to find the full URL of your any of your social media handles, feel free to drop me a line and I'll talk you through how to find it. Now, this excites me. So a few of the projects that I've been to visit since I've been in post, we've shot some little 2-minute videos, which are essentially just, welcome to my project. Here's what you can find here. Here's what you can learn. This is us. And I've uploaded these videos onto our permaculture YouTube channel. So if you want to make a simple video, just a couple of minutes is fine. You can shoot it on a phone. You don't have to have any fancy equipment. If you've got a YouTube channel or a website that you can load that onto, great. Then all you need to do is put that web address in there and it will automatically pull through to our system. If you don't, and you've shot a little video, but you don't have anywhere to put it to get a web address, you can email it to me and I'll put it on our Permaculture Association YouTube channel, and then I can email you the link so that you can add that into your profile. With designs, we'd really love it if you've got designs for your project, particularly for those of you that are land centres that presumably have a bank of designs. We'd really love to see them, and other people will be really interested to see them too. So for that, go back to my content, and you can add your designs in there. And then you should be able to just add those straight in because they'll already be on our database. So that should be just a simple case of clicking on there and pulling those designs through from that part of our website to this part. Physical elements of your site. So you can choose up to 6 of these. You can see there's quite a range. And the same with project services and activities. So, do you have a campsite? Are you a veg box scheme? Do you hire venue out? Do you run courses? Are you a co-op? Have you got a forest school? So you can click up to 6 of those that are pertinent to your site. You need to add your address in so people can find you and know which part of the country you're in. And also, if you don't put this address field in, you won't appear on the map. We're also using the petals of the Holmgren flower so that people can show their areas of best practice. So I thought that for my herb garden, we're definitely involved with health and well-being, staying well, land and nature stewardship, because we're cultivating medicinal native plants within the context of a community garden, and culture and education, because we're doing herb walks and we're going to be doing simple medicine making courses. So those are the categories, and you can only choose 3 of those that are the most relevant to my project. And then if you click to the bottom, you can do a preview just to check all the information's right, that you're happy with the way it looks. So there we go. So that's what my project looks like. Keep going down, and at the bottom, we have this option to save. So I'll now save that, and all of that information is, as far as I know, correct. So if I want to go back and edit my project, I simply go back to my members area, click on my content, and I can go back in here and edit. Now, it might be that you have your project is listed as part of the old system. So project 2 is for the new map. Where it says project here, that's the old map. So it might be that you want to click on that and cut and paste some of the content from your old listing into your new listing. That's completely fine. I always think it's really good to just do a little bit of a rewrite and a review periodically, just to keep the information fresh and to make sure it's relevant. So, you know, this is an invitation for you to to rethink your project and to write up what feels accurate for where you're at right now. So I hope that all makes sense. It might be, so I've had to, for those of you that have individual memberships, this should be really simple. I've given you sharing permissions, it should appear there. Now, for those of you that have group memberships, there is only one person that can edit this listing. So if when you log into your membership, it doesn't appear in your content as one of your project listings, that might be because actually it's somebody else that has those permissions. So if you're the person that needs to edit this project and you don't have the sharing permissions, send me an email. My email address is in this email. Then I can troubleshoot that for you. Similarly, if you're having any problems remembering your password, so you're struggling to log on as a member, if you contact our web team, they'll help sort you out. All right, thank you very much. We're really excited to see your fantastic new profiles appear on our page. They will be appearing at midday on the 4th of August, so you won't see these new profiles appear until then. But yeah, we'd really appreciate your support in making your profiles look as fantastic as possible, particularly in including a really great photograph and a video if you've got time to do it. Yeah. It would be great to start this process with a bang. All right, thank you very much. Take good care. See you soon.